Alright, welcome back, my bad. I did end up posting this video on Wednesday by doing a YouTube stream, but it didn't go through. I don't know what happened, so here I am recording it today on Friday the 22nd. And this item shop is for May the 20th until the 27th. And before I tell you how much it costs, what to buy and how to use it, I want to go ahead and say make sure to use your favorite content creator's code or your own code if you're not already supporting one of your favorite content creators. Okay, my creator code is right in the middle of the screen. That's killermane. That's KILLERMANE. And then you accept it. Well, the moment you accept it, 2 weeks from that day, no code will be there at all. You can enter the same one or another content creator of your choice to help support the content creators from Epic. Okay, now on the right hand side, the total amount is going to cost you $13,485. Okay, that's 13485. And now with the two additions right here on the top left, I'm going to include those right now. That'll be 2,800, and that's going to be 16 just with the hero at the top left, the pirate dude with the patch, the eye patch. That's 16,285. That's 16285. And then adding the bundle boost, which I highly recommend. Best AR in the game. If you don't have the mythic weapons, I will tell you, in my opinion, it is the best AR in the game. In my opinion, I will tell you right now, if you ever get it, do double crit damage, crit rating, and whatever else that you want of your choice. Now, going back to the right hand side, now if you haven't already got the medieval set, or this pistol, I mean from the medieval set, you definitely want to go ahead and grab it. I hear any weapon is good, for that matter, if you have the right build. That means going with the heroes and the perks that you have with the weapon. And I'm going to show you right now where to find this schematic. It's in the event schematics in the collections book. Go to medieval set, and these are the pistols right here that I have already collected. Now, as far as I'm aware, there are only 3 perks that you could get a chance to have on that weapon. If I could show you, if this thing wouldn't take me all the way down to the bottom of the list. Okay, go down just a little bit now, and here we are. So each shot, so if I'm not mistaken, not when you hit the target, but each shot fired will give you shield for 5 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. In the second perk that I have here, on crit, so when you hit a crit damage against an enemy, 2.64% of that damage dealt is going to give you back shield. Okay, then the next thing would be is damage dealt with this weapon snares the target by 30%, which means slows down by 30%, nearly half the speed of what they'll be actually running. And by the way, if you don't already know, when you snare a target, you can also use floor spikes or even other, I can't think of floor spikes and those tar traps to slow a target down as best as you possibly can, because you're stacking for sure. Or even slow field, you could stack those slowing kind of snare like traps or obviously weapon perks and stuff like that. You could stack those unless they recently made changes to the updates, these past few updates. Okay, so that's that for the ballistic, if I said that right. The next thing you would definitely want to buy would be the bruiser. If you don't have any defenders and you're playing often by yourself and have melee weapons to give your defender. If not, don't ever worry about a bruiser. You kind of want snipers for sure. I will tell you right now why. You want the snipers for this weapon right here, expansion, military, and you want to put this obliterator with the sniper defenders. Telling you 100%, you put them in the box, they don't get hurt. You end up putting them in there with the box, right? And the sniper, they shoot outside the box and they help a lot. So if you care about having any defender, bruiser will help. Depending on what perks you get on him, he's going to be beneficial for hardware, sights, clubs, and whatever else that there is that I can't think of. Axes, you know, swords. Okay, so legendary flux, you want to get every account resource if you have the gold for it. I will recommend not to get evolution materials such as these ones down here. If you're like stacked on one, just ignore it. But if you feel free to buy any of the ones if you feel like you want. for sure you definitely want the legendary flux, and I'll tell you why. If you get 100 of this and you so happen to like this character right here and you want her legendary, you definitely need 100 of this legendary flux. And the same thing goes with purple flux. So if you want something from blue to go to purple, you need 100 of the purple to make the blue rarity go up to epic rarity. Same thing right here with this one. Let me show you how to use it. And that goes for schematics as well. So you can do this with a hero or a schematic. You go ahead and select any of the heroes, like I have. Go to the purple one, go down to the upgrade tab on the bottom right. It's gonna say increase rarity, and then it'll tell you right here. Now on the left is what I have, on the right is what I need, 100, just to make them from purple to orange. And like I said, same thing goes from blue to purple. You're gonna need 100 of the purple flux, and then same thing with the rare flux. You're gonna need to make green to blue, 100. So make sure you're collecting the legendary flux. Excuse me. You will be needing it. Excuse me, in the future. The same thing with schematics. You can do that. So if you ever get this buzz cut or another weapon, then you want to increase the rarity, you need 100 flux, legendary flux, or whatever the corresponding rarity that you're gonna need to upgrade the rarity. Sorry, it's very hot and just got done eating and hiccuping and trying not to burp on the mic. Anyways, survivors, if you don't already have all matching survivors, all matching purple or higher survivors, you definitely want to match your survivors up. That's the best way to get your perks, because I will show you a brief second of how mine is laid out. As you can see, I got all yellows all the way across, and they're all matching. So if you don't have yours like that, I have a survivor video. Type in Google or YouTube Survivor killermane or killermane survivor, and you will find my video. If not, use somebody else's, and hopefully it helps you a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to ask anytime, okay? In the comments, live stream, whatever you feel like, how you need to contact me, let me know. I'll let you know what's up when I get the chance. Okay, also with the epic flux, like I said, same thing as the legendary. It's a must buy. I feel like it's a must buy. The evolution materials like this, the pure drops of rain, lightning in the bottle, Eye of the Storm, and Storm Shard are to level up schematics, defenders, survivors, heroes. So you definitely need it, but unless you're balling, and the way you can check is under your resources right here. If you're balling on one particular resource, you don't need it, don't buy it. Save your gold, because you're gonna want to buy all these other extra stuff before it goes away on the event side, if you don't already have it in your collections book or have it for personal use. But the other thing that you might want is the re-perk for sure. This white one, you're gonna want that one for sure. The green one and blue one, I'll tell you right now what they're for. It's to increase the rarity of perks, if you don't already know, and I'll show you how to do that. You're gonna go ahead and pick any weapon. You're gonna modify the perks by pressing square or the tab on the bottom right, depending on what platform you're on or control you're using, you know, mouse and keyboard. Go ahead and click on the upgrade tab, modify perks, and it's gonna go ahead and take you over here. So I'm gonna tell you, on the left is the one I have, on the right is what it costs. So it's gonna need 45 re-perk, that's the white one, and 100 green, which is the uncommon perk up. So you can go ahead and increase the rarity to the next, you know, whatever it might be that you want. And you're gonna need the white one to change, and it costs, as you see, 600. So you're definitely gonna want the re-perk before anything, okay? Same thing with this, you're gonna need more, going up the rarity, 65 and 150 for the rare, okay? And then for the purple, here's the purple, so you get an idea, 95 and 225, okay? That's that. Like I mentioned, if I haven't already said this in the beginning of the video, make sure to grab the bundle bus. It is the best AR. If you don't have mythic weapons, best AR in the game right there. You might not like the burst, but I will tell you the main factor of this weapon, when hitting 5 bullets on any target, doesn't matter when you hit those 5, landing 5 hits in a row, right? A small explosion happens, does massive damage, massive extra damage, okay? 100%. This is what I roll on mine. Is double crit damage, crit rating, energy, and I also have a physical. Reload is just my preference. You could change it. Here, let me even show you what are the perks that are available. If you care, modify perks. I could add these if I wanted to. I can add these if I wanted to. change any element, change these, or change these. This is just so happen to be the rolls that I went with. You don't have to. You can even go for extra damage if you don't care about reload speed. You know? So anyways, the other thing is I think this guy is brand new, like brand spanking new. If I'm not mistaken, I need to buy him myself. I recommend it. And that's about it. If you're not already supporting with your favorite content creators or have questions and so on and so forth, make sure to support your favorite content creators and hit me up on any of my socials if you have any question at all. If there's something that you didn't understand, ask me. I will try and help you understand or guide you through whatever it is you need to know. Thanks for watching.